Hey guys, welcome back. Boy, do I got an update for y'all. You want to guess what it is? That's right. And then there were two. So we just picked this up. It's a 10th anniversary edition 99 Miata. This car has 44,700 miles on it. It's mostly stock. It's got a couple things, wheels, tires, roll bar, I don't know, the little door bushing things that make your doors hard to close. A couple things like that. It's a pretty solid car. It does need some repairs and maintenance. We'll go over some of that. I'll try not to ramble about that too much, but we got a second car. So we've had the race car, now we're going to have another car. And I don't know what we're going to do with this yet. I filmed this. This is my third time filming this. I haven't come up with a good video yet, so we're retrying it again. I don't know yet what this car is going to be, but what I do know is we're going to fix it up first. Just make it nice before we worry about modifying it. So, alright, here's the story. So my buddy used to have a Miata. He crashed it. Anyway, he ended up wanting another one. And I told him when he was looking, I was like, dude, get you a nice one, you know? So he found this car. At the time, it had 39,000 miles when he bought it. He bought this like 6 or 7 or 8 years ago or something. So he buys the car. It's the original owner owned it for like 18 years. They had done all the maintenance and stuff, and kept pretty good care of it. They even had a paint job put on it. It's all dirty right now, but this car actually has been repainted. It's not perfect. It needs like whatever. I don't know. I'm not a paint guy. It needs something. It's got like swirl marks and stuff like that. It's got some scratches and little dents that all need to get fixed, but it does present pretty well. It doesn't have a 25-year-old paint job. It's got like maybe a 10-year-old paint job. So it looks pretty nice. So the original owner took pretty good care of it. My buddy buys it, and he only put like 5,000 miles on it the whole time he had it. So at first, my buddy gets it. He does like the timing belt, the water pump, brakes. He does some maintenance, clutch cylinders and sleeve and all that kind of stuff. But then it just kind of like fell out of interest. And so the car's been sitting. I'll show you when I pop the hood. It's got like leaves and dirt, and it's just kind of been sitting. It's got some scratches and dents from just sitting in a garage and not really being used. It needs a little bit of, like, for example, the valve cover's leaking oil. It's got a coolant leak. The top, like, I'll show you this. I got a new top I actually already ordered. So I'm filming this video like a week after I bought it. It's got big tears in the top. I found some holes in like random spots. They'll just be like little holes. So unfortunately, it was $1,200, but we got a new soft top on the way. A really nice one. Correct color, canvas, heated glass, the zippers out. It's got everything. Should be awesome. So yeah, there's some of those dents I was talking about. How in the world that happened, I don't know. Kind of sad. I'm gonna see if there's like a PDR way to fix that, or if I can take it somewhere or pay somebody. Oh, that's just dirt. Okay. Anyway, so we got the car. Let me show you. So here's the inside. It's dirty, but I don't think it's actually in bad shape. Like, I don't know what that is. Hopefully that comes off. Yeah, it does. It's like dirt or something. It needs to be cleaned. I don't think this car's had a bath or vacuumed or anything in quite a long time. That's from when he was compounding the car years ago, so that needs to be cleaned. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Oh, the floor mats are faded as hell. The carpet's not horrible. It needs a lot of cleaning. This whole car just needs a lot of cleaning. It's been sitting for a long time. There's the seats. They got this, like, they're not in horrible shape. That side, he did the foamectomy, like, really seriously. Might need to take that apart and modify it a bit. It needs some stuff, Oh, the classic hinge is broke and needs a shift boot and a shifter, it looks like. The wheel, let's see. So my buddy wanted a smaller steering wheel, but he wanted to keep the airbags. I actually helped him with this years ago. We bought this wheel and basically modified it to where you could keep the airbag, but it looks like hell, so that's definitely getting changed. Yep. Anyway, that's kind of the inside. We talked about the top. Let's get the hood popped. I want to show you guys what we're working with. So, let's see. Yeah, here's the driver's side, just real quick. It's in good shape. I don't think this car's really had hardly any maintenance or repairs as far as like fixing stuff. It's been a pretty good car, so we're just gonna fix it up ourselves. Alright, let's try to open the hood one-handed. Okay, here's the engine bay. So it's mostly stock. He had the 99 coil packs go bad, so he put these 01 coils and connectors on. You can see this wiring could have been cleaned up a little better. We'll redo that. Maybe that bracket will get redone. It's functional. My buddy's a big fan of functional, but we'll see. Anyway, there's the engine bay. This is what I'm talking about. Like, look at this. Just sitting, dirty, you know, crap there. Here's a little bit of overspray from where it was painted. It needs to be cleaned, but the funny thing is, there's really hardly been no work done on the car. Like, there's no scratches. Like, when you get in here, it's all dirty. I don't think any of this is scratched up. I don't think it's ever been worked on. We're gonna, I mean, I know he did the timing belt and some stuff. We're not gonna do the timing belt. It's only got like 5,000 miles on the timing belt, but he did it like 6 or 7 years ago. But it's supposed to be good for 10 years, so we're gonna ignore that for now. So we do have some parts ordered. So this thing has a valve cover leak for sure. It's got oil everywhere, and my buddy did the valve cover gasket, but that was years ago. They just don't last forever. So gonna do a valve cover gasket. It's got a coolant leak. Not really sure where it is. Don't care. We're changing the entire cooling system except for like the heater core. So all those parts are ordered. What else? We're gonna do all the fluids. Everything that has a fluid is getting replaced because I don't know the history of all this stuff, and it's an old car, so we're just changing all of it. We're gonna redo the headlights. Got to figure that out, but I've done these before and they look good. The problem is they don't seem to last, so I got to try to figure out if there's any like proven UV resistant whatever. But the headlights need to be redone. Since this is the 10th anniversary, it's actually got like the fog lights and a little lip on the bottom, so looks kind of cool. Kind of happy with that. So it's got the 6UL wheels. These tires are a little too big. They rub. See if I can, yeah, you can kind of see some of the scratches right here. So they have a lot of tread on them. These are like pretty good tires, the Proxy RA1s, but they're kind of big, so they rub. So we may change the wheels or tires. I don't really know. Not worried about that right now. Our goal is to just get her fixed up and cleaned up. This car, I think it needs like a week of just wrenching on it to get it cleaned. I want it to, I think this is actually going to present really nice when it's done. Just from the low mileage, and it hasn't really been abused. It's just been a little neglected as of late. But we're going to get all that fixed up. Luckily, we have got almost 20 years experience with Miatas, so I know how to do the basics of how to fix them up and, you know, common stuff. So we're going to do that, and I'm really looking forward to this. This car being a 10th anniversary, you get the 6-speed manual and you get a Torsen limited slip with a 3.9 ratio. So that's really cool. That could come in handy on a street car. Gets the RPMs a little lower, gives you an extra gear. You got the strength of the 6-speed, so that's pretty cool. It does not have ABS. I'm not sure if I would have wanted that or not. It was an option back then. This car did not have ABS, but that's okay. Makes it easy, probably simpler at least. So yeah, that's kind of the video. We're gonna this is our new project. For now, we're just gonna kind of do a little mini restoration. Not really, but you know what I mean. Just kind of getting it up to snuff. Get all the fluids changed, all the stuff fixed, and just gonna drive it around, enjoy it. But where it goes from there, I don't know yet. I will say, the goal is to just have fun. We already have a race car, so like, you know, are we gonna turbo this? Maybe. Supercharge it? Maybe. Who knows? We could do a naturally aspirated build potentially, or we could just leave the motor alone, and I don't know. Probably won't do that because it'd be really slow. But point is, street car. We got a second car. We've always said when we said we were going to make my car a race car, we always talked about maybe we'd get a street car one day, and well, we did. Things just worked out. So I've got a nice low mileage 10th anniversary, and we're gonna get this sucker cleaned up. So you guys will get to see that as we go through and kind of fix this thing up, and let me know what y'all think. You know, if you got any ideas for the car, what you'd like to see, what do you think would be any tasteful modifications I should make. I've never really done a lot of like wheels, tires, brakes, suspension, interior. I've never really done a lot of that. I've mostly focused on the drivetrains of these. So I'd be curious to hear you guys' suggestions on what we should do. Like I said, it's a street car. We just want to enjoy it. So let me know what you guys think. And yeah, guess until next time, y'all take it easy.